Welcome to Skybroking Commodity Weekly Market Commentary. Disclaimer: this weekly market commentary is for information purpose only. Before taking any decision, consult a financial advisor. Major data of this week has inflation and economic-related data, and the major event like OPEC meetings on Monday, the European ECB President Lagarde speaks on Tuesday, China market holiday from Monday to Thursday on account of national holiday. Now let's look into the precious metals outlook. Gold and silver has news like gold made a modest gain as trading for October began, joining most risk assets trying to recover from September's hellish ride. A retreat in both the dollar and the US bond yields also helped precious metals post a weekend gains, small as they may be. Fundamentally, this is a slight positive news for precious metals, and technically speaking, if gold has a close above 46,700 means a short covering rally will continue with resistance of 47,120 levels, and on coming Friday may be expected the volatility session. Silver may expect a short covering rally until close below 59,950 levels on daily basis. So these are the major precious metals outlook. Now let's see the energy outlook. First is crude oil. It has the news like the OPEC Plus group of leading oil producers, which includes Russia, is holding an online meeting to decide on further production policies on Monday. Fundamentally, this is a mixed news for crude oil, and technically speaking, crude oil may expect a high volatility trade. Next is natural gas. It has a news like the US working gas inventories added the largest weekly injection since early June, with greater builds possible in the weeks ahead, but it appears to be too little and too late to alleviate winter supply concerns as prices strengthen. Fundamentally, this is neutral news for natural gas, and technically speaking, natural gas remains in a high volatility trade in between 400 to 454 levels. These are this week's energy outlook. Now let's move on to see the base metals outlook. First is copper. It has a news like China's fresh round of power cuts to hit base metals to the downstream sectors. This is fundamentally a mixed news for copper, and technically speaking, copper may expect a mild recovery until close below of 682 range. Next is aluminum. It has a news like demand for low carbon aluminum units in Europe remains strong. This is fundamentally a positive news for aluminum, and technically speaking, aluminum may expect a recovery rally near 225.5 ranges. Next is lead. It has a news like the processing fees of lead stood stable. This is fundamentally a slight positive news for lead, and technically speaking, lead may expect a range-bound trade in between 174 to 191 levels. Next is zinc. It has a news like the domestic zinc inventory continued to fall. This is fundamentally a slight positive news for zinc, and technically speaking, zinc may expect a mixed trade in between 246 to 264 levels. And the last is nickel. It has a news like resumed production of stainless steel mills as well as battery and new energy factories, sending out bullish signals over nickel prices. This is fundamentally a positive news for nickel, and technically speaking, nickel may expect a recovery rally in between 1340 to 1350 levels. So these are this week's Commodity Weekly Market Commentary. For more profits and information, visit our website www.skybroking.com. Thank you by Skybroking.